It's your money, and we're following it. News 12 Investigates looked into how the Kinston mayor and the city council spends your money on meetings and travel. Abby Bradshaw spent months gathering information. She sat down with Mayor Don Hardy about how tax dollars are spent.
Not only did we spend months requesting and waiting for information and receipts, we also waited several hours the day we interviewed the mayor. What should have been a 1:30 interview got pushed to 3. Then we waited 2 more hours until the mayor arrived to answer our questions after 5 p.m.
You know, I just want folks to actually get it right.
You've probably seen the posts.
You hear people saying, they're putting money in their pockets, however the case may be. But I'm here to tell you that, I don't foresee myself or any other council member going to jail or prison behind funding that's supposed to go to help our public.
Kinston Mayor Don Hardy is a man on the move.
I have put our city in every room.
Mayor Hardy often travels for meetings and conferences. In one fiscal year, 2023 to 2024, News 12 Investigates learned he visited at least 20 cities, taking him from coast to coast, from Tacoma, Washington to Puerto Rico.
Because I can assure you, if I didn't show up to the way that I have shown up these past 8 years, we would have missed out on a lot of money.
We pulled the receipts and previous budgets after months of collecting data. News 12 Investigates uncovered the meetings and travel line has increased by more than $30,000 since fiscal year 2016-2017. Mayor Hardy came into office in 2017.
Can you tell me a little bit about why that budget has increased since then?
When you start to talk about that, our budget has always been in totality. And when you're talking about meetings and travel at $40,000, depending upon whether we're doing additional training, education, whatever it is that we need to take or would like to pursue in order to put us in a better position to advocate for funding, is something that we must do and something that I advocate for on occasion. And if those numbers are going up or down, however the case may be, that's the reasoning behind that.
Breaking down the line items, the mayor has budgeted $15,000 for meetings and travel for fiscal year 2025-2026. The 5-member council shares a pool of $25,000. Split evenly, that's $5,000 per person. For training and employee development, the mayor, $7,000. Council, $20,000 or $4,000 each.
I've received, just by me showing up to different meetings and things of that nature, conferences, I've had meetings with many other organizations and I've obtained $75,000 grants.
Can you think of a reset trip maybe to one of the conferences or regular readings with one of the organizations that you're in where there was a direct correlation of, I was here, it brought a benefit to the city?
Absolutely. One year, we received a grant in the amount of $2 million.
Do you remember which year that was?
I want to say maybe 2 or 3 years ago, maybe.
We compared the spending to other Eastern Carolina cities, New Bern, Jacksonville, and Greenville. Here's how it breaks down. Jacksonville budgets $60,150 for training and travel for the mayor and council. According to the city clerk, more than $20,000 were left over last fiscal year. The clerk added the mayor spent less than $250 in fiscal year 24. New Bern budgets $3,000 for travel, and Greenville about $13,000 for meetings, events, travel, and training. The Kinston grand total, about $67,000 for meeting, travel, training, and employee development. Mind you, Greenville, Jacksonville, and New Bern all have bigger populations. New Bern has about 15,000 more people than Kinston, despite Jacksonville and Greenville being bigger and New Bern having a comparable population to Kinston. All 3 cities spend less for travel, training, and conferences.
Why do you think Kinston needs to spend more on this than maybe a population like Greenville or New Bern?
Well, first off, if you are an elected official, you should do more than just show up on your council meetings. That's the first thing. Secondly, you need to have funding available to be able to show up and advocate for the funding that you need or policies for cities and towns like Kinston and or Greenville, New Bern, whoever Goldsboro.
News 12 Investigates also examined other spending. In multiple instances, the mayor ordered an Uber Black to go a mile or less. It's considered a premium service, meaning it costs more. The mayor said it's about safety.
You always want to look for the professional driver.
We checked the policy. Uber Black requires drivers to have commercial auto insurance, a black vehicle no older than 5 years, and an excellent trip rating. We also found 2 receipts for locations listed as bars, the Carnegie Club in New York and the Sheraton Puerto Rico Pool Bar. Both sell some food items. These receipts aren't itemized. However, right now, Kinston policy doesn't require that.
I don't need to be held up because I don't have an itemized receipt. I just talk about accountability. You take a look at the person that you voted for, right? So either you're gonna have faith or believe in that person or not.
As more trips come in the future, Mayor Hardy says he's not sure if this part of the budget will increase.
But I can assure you that I don't foresee it decreasing because of where we need to be.
But he encourages anyone to come forward with questions.
And I just encourage folks that if they have a question about, our budget, anything that's going on in our budget, line items, whatever, please don't hesitate to reach out to our city, to me or to our city clerk, city manager.
Overall, Mayor Hardy says he's happy with the budget passed and shares he's working to secure funding for things like the flood mitigation project. If you have something you want the News 12 Investigates team to look into, call, text, or email us as we hold the powerful accountable. Live in studio, I'm Abby Bradshaw, News 12.